Law for the Gateway pundit reports that Democrat Party favorite and Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan traveled to Iran for meetings with regime leaders. The Nation of Islam leader and prominent anti-Semite Louis Farrakhan chanted, "Death to America."
All to know that we are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake. A few days ago, I called the fake news the enemy of the people, and they are. They are the enemy of the people. Because they have no sources, they just make them up when there are none. I saw one story recently where they said 9 people have confirmed. There are no 9 people.
Thank you very much. I'm down a lot of voice. So I'm Press TV correspondent Yusuf Jalali. Death to the United States is not a slogan chanted by the Iranian government against the U.S. government or the U.S. people, but it's a slogan chanted by the Iranian people against the American leaders.
I know.
So, and it's not, its roots are not just about the 1979 Islamic Revolution, but it's way back before it. If you turn the pages of history back to 1953, and you clearly mentioned it when the United States reinstated monarchy in Iran, so it's clear that the Iranian people have had a very dark memory about what the United States did back then. So death to the United States is not a slogan chanted by the government. So the United States, if it wants to reimpose sanctions, it's reimposing sanctions against the Iranian people, not the Iranian government. So the Western media outlets, especially the United States media outlets, are accusing you these days of leading death to the United States. I just read a couple of news items about you and how the Western media is accusing you of chanting the death to the United States. I want to ask you this question. Are you willing to chant the slogan of death to the United States? Because you are a person who is living in the United States, and you are a person who is exposed to some of the policies that are done and conducted against you, carried out against you in the United States. The black community is in the United States is humiliated, and you are a black person, and at the same time you're a Muslim. And as you see, Muslims these days are exposed to some of the wrong policies committed by the United States. So would you chant the slogan of death to the United States?
I will not do that. I would ask who sent you to ask that question.
That's right.
I see you seem to be one of those who are paid at Press TV to provoke that. That's not my chant. Listen to me.
No, not actually.
No, listen to me. You asked me a question.
My question is wrong. Maybe the way I put forward my
Your question is, your question, I heard you.
The question, stop talking.
I heard you. But I also heard something else about you that I don't like. You want me to chant because they lied on me and said I led a chant I know that chant came from the people of Iran. And this sanction is what's hurting the people of Iran. They have a right to
We just
chant.
witnessed some live images coming from a press conference for Louis Farrakhan, the head of the National Nation of Islam leader, who is now in Tehran. And of course, we witnessed a press conference with correspondents asking different questions, particularly the part that we listened to regarding Yemen and the atrocities that Saudi Arabia is committing against the